people didn't that how's I doing? Um, so first of all, small bit of good news, but unfortunately, still one extra person has the coronavirus in Cavan. And I know a few people have sent me articles on Twitter about Cavan being the worst affected county, and it is. I might just say it straight. It is. There's no point in lying about it. It's not as bad as Dublin, obviously. But the infection rate, the rate that like in Dublin, it was obviously was there nearly probably the first few cases were in Dublin. But obviously just wrap it up over 6 weeks, it just absolutely exploded. For a long time, as I said, we only had 4 cases and then it just exploded. Like I mean exploded. It took us all by surprise because we wouldn't expect. We had to contain the 4 cases. We had to trace and contacted and traced it, and obviously we protected it for 3 weeks, and then unfortunately 3 weeks later after we stopped the first few cases, from spreading, it unfortunately got through our grasps, but yeah, it is. I might as well say straight, Cavan is the worst affected county, in the last few weeks. Like Dublin has seen, obviously they have more cases, but. For county, that's a huge amount. Dublin has more hospitals, more everything than Cavan. So yeah, as you know, 710. But again, Cavan has a very decent recovery rate, and I use the word very decent. Because there's over 300 people have recovered. Unfortunately, a few people have died, and I might just say that bluntly. That's unfortunate. It is very unfortunate because a lot of people have unfortunately died. There's a lot of people are dying from other causes too because of operations being cancelled and everything, and that's another casualty too. Because I can't tell you how many listening to the death notices today in the local radio station. You hear all so many deaths, there's more deaths than ever was. And my condolences to the family because it's terrible. It's just actually terrible. It's actually just terrible. It's really just terrible because. Families can't mourn properly. They can only have 10 in the church. They can't mourn. It's really not really a funeral. It's just, I'm sure people get what I'm saying. It's just very upsetting. I know a good few people who have died from natural causes and things like that now, over the last few months, and it's very upsetting because a few of the funerals I would have went to, and I would have wanted to see the family, and would have wanted to offer my condolences to the family, and because a few of them I knew, I'm decently good friends with, with the people who they lost. You just really want to, when I have contacted them, obviously I sent the messages and seen how they're doing, but it's not the same. You would rather want to be in front of them, shaking their hand and saying, I'm so sorry for your loss, and talking one to one with them. It's just me. Sorry, I'm probably rambling. Sorry, it's just me talking. Sorry, I'm rambling. But it is true. That's it's something that's upsetting me a lot because a few people I knew have died, and sadly, you can't you can't see the family. You can't offer your condolences in that way. But sorry, I'm rambling. So please forgive me for that. But in Monaghan, Monaghan seems like it's taken Cavan's role for today. And went up by 9 cases. There's 9 cases now. 441 41 cases in Monaghan. Which is really Cavan has numbers like that. Monaghan generally only has 3. In the last few weeks, it's generally 3 to 5. That's the radius of Monaghan's case. So it's gone up a good bit in Monaghan. But Cavan's case is I'm not saying this to fight to anybody or anything like that, but I'm being serious here. The radius of cases, the numbers is from 3 to 20, 25, something like that. So in them radius, so that's really what we could expect any day. Because tomorrow will bring more challenges and tomorrow will bring more cases. But it is from that radius, so that's really what we expected. If it does hit the peak, say if it does explode again, as it did, it was nearly 30 cases in one time. If it does explode, and that's where it's going to hit. It's going to hit over 25 or 35. And as I said, we want to keep the numbers down. Anything under 30 per day. Because we have a small bit of an advantage because good few people have recovered. But at the same time, if there's more people getting infected, then the people who have recovered, then there's less people recovering, then there's more people getting infected. So that's why we ought to keep a balance, some kind of balance. But unfortunately, it seems like it might not be a balance. But we can only try, and we can only do our best to try and keep a balance. But as I said to the people in Cavan and Monaghan, and I said this many times, don't be afraid to go out for walks, don't be afraid to go out for runs. Please do mind your mental health, especially because that's more important than anything else. Like, your mind is a more deadlier weapon than this virus, and that's something that should be very blatantly said. I know this virus can kill, and has killed many citizens. But at the same time, your mind can kill you too, and that's something needs to be reinforced. That it is true that your mind can drive you a bit mad during the lockdown, during all this. It can, and I'm saying that as somebody that knows about mental health, that's very experienced in this sector. But I'm just saying to people, mind your mental health. Please do talk to your friends, talk to your family, check and see how they're doing. Don't go personally, obviously, but you phone them. That's the thing about modern technology. Back in my day, and I know we're going a bit of a rant here again. So back in my day, you'd be a luxury to have any kind of phone. So you might as well take that luxury when you have it. So yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more and take care, everybody, and be safe. Bye.